A close look this morning at drones. 1, how to use them. 2, how to get the best use out of them, and how to make sure you are not breaking the law. We've got the experts from Nashville Drones here, and Craig, you brought yours in this morning.
My little drone is here too, and you know, this is really nothing compared to what you guys have here, and I know it's a toy. It really is compared to what you're doing. But I wanted to ask you a couple of questions about it because while this is my son's drone we got for Christmas.
And when we say Craig's is this
Mine's
one right
the
down here.
little one up front
that
right
small
there.
One. Mm-hmm.
And I've been really amazed at you know what it is capable of. But what kind of weather conditions do you look for when you guys are flying the big ones here?
Being prior military, I remember, you know, you never want to be outdoors.
Right.
When you have lightning within 5 nautical miles.
Yeah.
Wind speed, anything above 25 miles an hour is probably a no-go.
Yeah. Mine is so small that anything around 10 starts to be a bit of an issue.
With the gust, it'll take that thing.
Exactly. So, you know, as I was just trying to learn how to fly this thing, and I appreciate the fact that you guys pointed out, first thing you need to do is read the manual. I did do that. And one of the first things I learned about this, by the way, with mine was before you approach the drone, always turn the remote off. You turn it off before you even get close to the thing. That way, you don't have to worry about hitting a button that's going to cause it. Now, this little one here actually has some neat features on it. It's got an automatic takeoff. It's got an automatic landing, so you just punch the button and it'll do that. It even will do some stunts. I haven't tried that yet because I'm not that advanced, but it's a button that you push on it. It does the stunt itself without me having to really be a part of that thing. So how did you guys get involved in this? Were you flying like planes and helicopters, those kind of things beforehand, or what?
Mark was actually in the Air Force. I was in the Army, and Mark worked on Chinooks.
F-16s actually, and had very minimal interaction with the drone back when they were still classified. But on the commercial side, what got us up and running about 3 years ago was we saw all of the construction going on downtown Nashville.
Absolutely.
And there's actually currently a construction worker shortage. We were able to compensate for the manpower, loss of manpower, by utilizing the drone.
And I'm guessing it's a much safer way of doing a lot of those jobs too.
Absolutely.
Exactly. With inspections, instead of suspending from a building or a bridge inspection, instead of risking their lives, you know, we are safer to send up a drone and give them the images that they can get without risking a T-dot workers. You know,
so well, it's great. And you know, really, I can just tell you that my entrance into this has only been since Christmas, and it really has been a blast. I'm really getting a kick out of it.
Craig, can you show everybody how you have your controller set up? Because this is interesting. I don't know if we can take a close-up shot here, but you've got it's like a joystick controller.
It is.
And you have your phone connected to it.
So this is my controller. As you take a look at this thing, and you'll see this is just an iPhone. That's all it is, and it attaches to this, so I can actually pull up the camera that's on my drone. Now, this is an inexpensive drone too. This is one of the ones, I think this one was like $80, and you can get them at Walmart for goodness sake. They're everywhere. But you get all of this. I mean, the iPhone obviously is separate, but it ties into it through Wi-Fi, and that's how you can look at the camera, and you can record it as well.
And Mark, you were talking during the commercial break about an app that people might be interested in if they've got a drone.
Yes, ma'am. There's a new app. It's called Verifly.
Verifly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You can get a $1 million insurance policy for 1 hour for $10.
Okay.
$10 an hour for a $1 million policy.
So I guess as professionals, you guys have to maintain that insurance and that kind of stuff too.
Just to walk on the property, minimum $1 million policy.
I should mention that we were going to take the drones out this morning outside and fly them around and give you guys a little bit of a demonstration, but the winds are an issue. We want to make sure we're following the laws and being safe, so that's why we've got them in studio this morning, and the bosses came in and told us we shouldn't fly this thing with all the lights up above. So
any video that you've seen of my drone flying around, it's just me holding it.
The simulation. All right, Mark and Woody, thank you guys for coming in. Nashville Drones is the company that they work for. They do a lot of work around town. If you see these guys in the bright yellow jackets, you know they're hard at work. And Craig, thanks for bringing yours in.
Well, my pleasure, I'm looking forward to flying it later today.
Has it been your pleasure, Craig?